Complementary and Supplementary Angles, number 1 from the Shapes and Angles book. Let's just take a moment and chat about angles. I'm going to do a little mini lesson to start this one. Angles. Okay. We're going to have a couple of scenarios here. Let's actually give it a little spot, a little speck thing. I'm going to get a few tries at drawing this right. Okay, that's kind of close. All right. We are going to have a couple of scenarios here. These are not going to be perfect, though with my drawing tool they are pretty perfect. All right, so bear with me. It's not 100% perfect, but in this picture we have 90-degree angles, each of these little boxes, and then we have this 180-degree angle, the straight line that the two 90s add up to. Well, there are special names for this. And specifically, let's cut the 90 in half. If I call angle 1 and angle 2 these two angles such that they add to this 90-degree angle, I can say that these two angles are what's known as, well, it says it in the name of this assignment, complementary angles. And a saying that I always say every year when talking about complementary angles that helps you memorize that they are complementary is that because they add to 90 degrees, they add to a right angle. Now, we live in a society that so often does not give compliments just for the sake of giving them. Instead, there's usually some sort of motive behind it. Like if I go up to my mom, it's just about to be Mother's Day, and I was a kid, say, when I did this, and I said, "Hi, Mom, you look really beautiful today." She'd say, "Oh, wow, thank you for the compliment. Now, what do you want?" And usually it would be like, "Can I have $5 to go to McDonald's?" Or, "Can I get a ride to basketball practice? I know I didn't tell you I needed it, but now I do." So I gave her that compliment for the sake of getting something back in return. That's kind of cruddy. That's not great. Instead, if I just walk by somebody and I say, "Hey, I really like your shirt. That's a wonderful shirt." And they say, "Thank you." And then I keep walking. That's the right thing to do. That's just universally a good sign of kindness and human nature. I might not ever even know their name. I don't need something back from them. I'm not trying to sell them anything. I'm not trying to date them. That's another popular one. "Oh, hi, your hair looks nice today." And it's in your head, you're like, "Oh, would you go on a date with me?" No, that's also bias. So complementary angles, in the same way that a compliment is the right thing to do, complementary angles always form a right angle. Okay? You still with me? Hopefully. Now, 180 is supplementary. Again, the other title of this video. Supplementary. Am I spelling that right? Looks sort of right. Okay. Here's the way I memorized this. You see how complementary has 1 P? Well, supplementary has 2 P's. And so I say to myself, and to all of you, supplementary has twice as many P's, or 2, as complementary has 1. Therefore, supplementary angles are twice as many degrees. So twice as many P's gives you twice as many degrees. 90 for complementary, 180 for supplementary. So in conclusion, before I close this, complement, right thing to do. Complementary angles form a right angle. Supplementary angles, twice as many P's. Supplementary angles, twice as many degrees as complementary. To me, 180. All right, let's close this out. Let's dive into our assignment, knowing now that we know these properties. And I don't need tons to ounces anymore. Let's just Let's go back to my Desmos calculator here, because I might need that later. All right, 50 and 40. If I add up 50 and 40, I get 90. Oh, what are angles called that add up to 90? Oh, a 90 is a right angle. Oh, I know what the right thing to do is. It's a complement. Complementary. And great job out there with this problem once you get it right. See, it's a complement. It's so lovely. Now let's add up the next ones. 36 plus 53. Ooh, 89. That is neither 90 nor 180. Therefore, even though it's really close to 90, don't care. It has to be perfectly 90 or perfectly 180. And since it's not, even though it's close, it's neither complementary nor supplementary. Superstar. Well, thanks for that. Number 3. Oh, it's the one we just had. These two little squares where we know that each of these are 90 degrees. And if we've got 90 and 90, then we've got 180. And twice as many p's gives us twice as many degrees supplementary. And we'll learn more names throughout the year of what the supplementary angle is called. 149 and 21. 149, 21. That's 170, close to 180, but not exactly. So it is neither. It's got to equal exactly 90 or exactly 180. Okay. Number 5. Angle 5, that's what this little symbol means here. Angle 5 and angle 1 are complementary. Ooh, we know what that means. That means that angle 5, let's not do that in red. Let's go back to black. Angle 5 plus angle 1 equals 90 degrees. All right? The measure of angle 5 is 24 degrees. What is the measure of angle 1? Oh, it's a little very simple algebra problem here. 24 plus some number is 90. What's that number? I'm not going to give you the full algebra spiel now. I'm going to save it for the next assignment. But just remember with algebra, we're going to have to do the opposite of what we're doing on both sides. And because we're adding 24, we could subtract 24. And angle 1 would equal, what's 90 minus 24? All right, I'm going to close this in 3, 2, 1, boom. If you need more time, you can just rewind this video. But basically, all you need to do is take 90 and subtract the angle they give you, because I know they're complementary. Whatever we get is our answer. So measure of angle 2, or the second angle, but it's really technically angle 1, is 66. The next one says they're supplementary. So we know, again, that's twice as many p's, twice as many degrees, that we start with 180. And then we could subtract what angle they give us, 132. And we know that our other angle, angle ACN, is 48. Brilliant. Wow, it says. All right, number 7. The complement, complementary, that means 90. Right thing to do, right angle. Of angle A, has a measure of 39 degrees. So what's the measure of angle A? So if we see complement, once again, we know it's 90. And 90 minus not 24 now, but 39. So I can just keep this square up here. I can get rid of the rest of these two and only concern myself with the 90 case and the 180 case. It's complementary, so I know it's 90. I'm going to replace that 24 with 39. And the complement of 39 is 51. That probably means that number 8 is the supplement. Let's see, shall we? Number 8 says, yes, the supplement of angle W has a measure of 103. So we can go to our 180 line down here. 103. It is 77. So that's what I could put in there. 77. And voila, easy does it. We have really learned or relearned supplementary and complementary angles very well. Next time, we are going to cover some algebra with this knowledge on complementary and supplementary angles number 2. And I look forward to that. Hopefully, you will join me for that very soon. And until then, best wishes in all that you do. This has been Class Away from Class. Teacher Dylan saying, have a great day. Bye bye.